secondary. How did that go, and what are some of the fine points that you guys need to improve in order to be more consistent back there?
Oh yeah, so during the open week, we got a chance to kind of settle in, settle down, and get back to the fundamentals. It's almost like going back to fall camp, kind of, just learning new things and also like sharpening our tools on things we have learned in the past. So, we took more time in pattern match and basically against scouts and just being able to talk and communicate things we see pre snap and things that can happen post snap that can change our alignments, our fits on things. Just being able to do that, and then getting some work after practice with the coaches, Coach Warren, Coach Blah, and then just all the DBs, just trying to really focus on what we can do better and how we can change some of the negative things that have happened in the game. So just focusing on that. So I think we had a pretty good bye week and then carrying it into this week as well.
Do you see tangible progress made?
Yeah, so like obviously we're always trying to get better, and I think when stuff happens in the game, it's pretty disappointing because Coach Warren, Coach Chiswick, Coach Blah, they've all taught us how to do it. So it's not like we should be messing it up. It's not like so it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it's like I said, the one we got to just look ourselves in the mirror at one point. So we can't say like, oh, they haven't taught us this, because they have taught us it. It's just about applying it each week. So that's the biggest thing.
What do you think the core issue was in the secondary in the last 3 games? Like, what's the thing that kind of stands out? We got to get there.
So I think when you play teams, and this is no disrespect to any other teams, but when you play like some of the teams we played the first 3 weeks, they give you a lot of different stuff like motion shifts and different alignments that could try to really throw you off, because they have to do something, because most of the time they can't just line up and beat the guys that we have on our D-line or our linebackers. So just all the motions and shifts. So I think just cleaning that type of stuff up, I think that's kind of what's giving us trouble. But at the same time, like I said, since fall camp, we went over how to adjust to all those things, so that the fact that it's still happening, we had that bye week last week to clean it up. So we're feeling really confident going into this week and throughout the season.
All the shifts on the backhand, that's when communication is like most important.
Yeah.
Handing people off. So.
Yeah, so just being able to, I know Tony Grimes, he's been big this week and last week saying, let's know what we're going to if they motion before the snap or if they motion after the snap. Just being able to have your eyes in the right place, because I know people might not see it, but even having my eyes from being able to know I have you right now, but be able to see him pre-snap to see if he sways or does something that will have to change my fit or change my alignment has been the big thing that we focused on last week as well, which, like I said, we've been taught, so we just got to start applying it.
Notre Dame, with their now starting quarterback who came in as a backup, they didn't do a lot of stuff downfield against Cal last week. Do you expect them to try and test you guys? Like, it was almost like they were getting his feet wet and getting him ready, to progress in the season.
I think a lot of it's going to be his comfortability. Like, obviously, like a coach wants to trust his players to be able to do things. But I definitely think they're going to try to feed 4 and 87 down the pipe a lot, down the seams. 4 has got a lot of speed, and 87 is obviously like a for sure target for any quarterback. If I'm a quarterback, I'm going to try to get the Josh Downs every single time. So I just think whatever his comfortability level is, and then I guess, the coach is definitely going to try to run the ball, try to set up a run game, and if they can get that going, they might throw some play action off that. So I think whatever his comfortability level is, and then we just go from there.
Gio, that said, you just feel like in an overall sense it just stacks up as sort of like a physical challenge for you guys, like maybe the most physical team you played so far this season, I would have to guess?
I won't know till we play in the game. I know last year was pretty physical. I know we had a lot of physical games last year. App State was pretty physical. But I think at the end of the day, it's football. So, you want to take the same level of physicality no matter if you're playing, I don't want to say at school, but no matter who you're playing, honestly. So, I think it's just you bring it every game no matter who you're playing. Biggest thing.
Gio, have you sensed any extra buzz on campus around students and your classes of this game kind of after the 3 games to start the year?
So you definitely hear like, oh, is Notre Dame good? Are you guys gonna win? You hear that a lot. I was actually just talking to somebody. One of my classmates asked me about it. So it's definitely more of a buzz because you're playing like a national program, a program that everybody kind of knows about. So it's definitely more buzz. But like I said, we just got to go in there and play the same type of football that's gonna win us every game that we played so far. So.
What about you guys in general, in the locker room or just in guys' conversations? A little bit more buzz for you guys having this team coming?
So I think that might have been, some of our problem like early in the season. Maybe not everybody, but just some people might see like, oh, we're playing FAMU or App State or whoever we're playing, Georgia State, and it's kind of like is those guys versus, all right, now we're getting into the season. Well, I think we should just keep the same mentality. We're still in the season. Like, obviously, it's Notre Dame. Obviously, it's really getting into the thick of things now. Like, after Notre Dame, we're in conference play. So I just think being able to keep the same enthusiasm with any team we play is the best way to go about things.
You guys good with Gio? All right.
Thank you.